I don't know how much of that got recorded or not. I do not know where I'm at. But I'm in the second nuc. Tons of eggs in this one. So she might even be on this frame, because they're all eggs. Let me see. I hate to drop it, man. Brand new. Okay, there's some capped honey up around the corners. Larva underneath the capped. Eggs totally on the other side. So I really need help when I do this. Let me get a shot in there. I really need someone to run a video for me, but my daughter and my son. Could have my daughter do it, but she's in OT today. Anyway, I don't know if that's good enough, but I want anybody. Well, I want to do an inspection before we trade off. Anyway, we'll do an inspection together, no matter what time we get together, because I want to make sure you're happy. Look at the queen. Ooh, oops, sorry, girl. Make sure you got the queen in there. I gotta squeeze these together. Hold on. I know. You're getting upset. I know. I'm trying not to hurt you, especially the queen. No, she's in here. Oh, I hear something. Someone got mad. Oh yeah. Alright, there. Alright. I'm going to close that one up. Now I've got overwintered queens that, you don't like them 2 nucs. I could always pull out 5 nucs out of a full 10 frame hive. This queen that runs that hive, she was born, that queen actually was born April of last year. And there's a queen in this one. I took off a split here. This is the one that, the queen in this box is the queen in the picture. She's a very good queen, but I split that. I took her out of a box and used all her foragers and her original hive box as a cell starter, because I just grafted yesterday. So I've got a couple more nucs, but they're mediums. When I did my split, I had more medium frames, so I put a bunch on mediums. I'm trying to get them to draw up top on some deeps, but it's going a lot slower than I thought. So they're still stuck on mediums. And they're booming though. I mean, geez, the medium hives, they're booming. And I actually stuck these mediums in 10 frame boxes. They were booming so good. And there's 3 of them. This one, these 2 are actually was doing so good. I threw the deeps on them, trying to get them up into the deeps. But if you want to go mediums, I got they're really booming. I'll be willing to whatever they got drawn in there. If they've got 8 frames of mediums in there drawn, I'll be willing to give you the 8 frames if you go that route instead. If you want to go that route instead. Over here, this is where I first started. There's my starter I took that queen out, and man, they've got tons of bees. So I've grafted, and there's a frame of grafts in there right now. I'm gonna check on them tomorrow. That one's got that's an old queen, the one in the middle. It's July, after the solstice queen in that box. In that box right there, new queen. I've never seen her yet. They started on a medium. There's a medium box on the bottom. Trying to get them to draw on a deep on top of it. And boy, I tell you what, they're so packed full of bees. Every time I pull the frames, and they're foundationless, and those foundationless frames are a little crooked and fat because they draw that fat and honey out. But all right, that was a quick peek at a couple. So hopefully I get it on the video. I've got some splits over here. This one with the wooden hive, I tried to make this a little mating nuc, and the queen cell was empty. I didn't know it. And right now they are queenless. I'm trying to give them another queen cell before I get a laying worker in there. They've got a cell in here. They've got a cell in here. Just from me trying to find that one queen in the picture. Man, shoot, that was a strong box. I had 2 deeps and 2 mediums full of bees, and just finally finding her again. I had to split into 7 boxes, and it still took me a week and a half to find her. But okay, I'll post this. All right.